In 1898, President William McKinley faced one of the most explosive moments in American history, a war that would change the nation, destiny. It began not with ambition, but with outrage. The Spanish Empire still ruled Cuba, and reports of brutal repression filled American newspapers. Cuban rebels had fought for independence for years, but Spain's response, mass detentions, starvation, and executions, horrified the world. In the U.S., the press turned the suffering into daily drama. Yellow journalism fanned the flames, demanding action from Washington. Headlines screamed, "Remember the Maine," after a single event turned tension into fury. On February 15, 1898, the USS Maine exploded in Havana Harbor, killing 266 American sailors. No one knew why, but many blamed Spain. McKinley, a Civil War veteran, resisted the rush to war. He knew its horror. "I have been through one war," he said, "and I do not want to see another." Still, public pressure mounted. Newspapers called him weak. Congress clamored for action. Even his own party demanded vengeance. Behind the scenes, McKinley sought peace, urging Spain to reform, to give Cuba autonomy, to avoid bloodshed. But Spain's delay and pride left little room for compromise. Diplomacy stalled, and America's patience ran out. On April 25, 1898, Congress declared war. The Spanish-American War had begun, lasting just 4 months, but reshaping the world. McKinley called it a war in the name of humanity. The goal: free Cuba, protect American lives, and restore peace. But others saw more: a chance for America to flex its growing power and step onto the world stage. U.S. forces struck fast. In the Philippines, Commodore George Dewey destroyed the Spanish fleet in Manila Bay within hours. In Cuba, Theodore Roosevelt's Rough Riders charged up San Juan Hill, a symbol of American courage and ambition. In just a few months, Spain's empire crumbled. The U.S. emerged victorious and suddenly found itself in possession of faraway lands. Under the Treaty of Paris, America gained Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines, while Cuba gained nominal independence. For McKinley, victory was bittersweet. He insisted America's purpose was noble: to educate, uplift, and Christianize the people of the new territories. But critics saw imperialism in disguise. Figures like Mark Twain and Andrew Carnegie accused McKinley of betraying America's founding ideals. Debate raged. Had the U.S. liberated the oppressed, or become the new empire it once opposed? In the Philippines, rebellion soon followed. Thousands died fighting American rule, a grim echo of the freedom America claimed to spread. McKinley defended his decision. "We could not give them back to Spain, nor leave them to themselves. We had to act as stewards." To his supporters, he was a visionary, expanding trade, influence, and America's global standing. To his critics, he was a reluctant imperialist, dragged by destiny into the age of empire. The Spanish-American War marked America's transformation, from isolated republic to global power. It was the dawn of the 20th century, and the moment the United States stepped onto the world stage to stay. McKinley's careful diplomacy, his moral struggle, and his final decision shaped the modern American identity. He hadn't sought glory, but found it thrust upon him by history's tide. The war lasted just 113 days, but its impact still echoes through time: intervention, empire, and America's global reach. William McKinley began the war as a cautious leader and ended it as the president who changed America's role in the world forever. If you found this information valuable, please go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the other interesting tales of the rest of the presidents.